What up? What do you want?
What's going on, bud?
Tony's starting shit with me.
Your dad?
No, little Tony.
Where's he at?
I don't know, he took off.
Little Tony took off?
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
He's in Eau Claire. He said I'd come stay back here. I talked to C.D. Hayward and I talked to a counselor today.
Okay.
A private counselor, because the problems that are going on in this county and the problems that I have with my neck. And I wrote to DA of Forest County about this problem. I sent out all my probable causes and I bought a camera too.
Okay.
I bought myself a camera. And I told my dad that. He said, don't be recording anybody. I need to record him. The way he acts, his behavior. Because I'm afraid that he's trying to do something to me.
Your dad?
Little Tony.
Little Tony.
Yes. I don't know where he went. I don't know who's trying to start shit. But
Little Tony's not here.
he's not here. He took off. He took off for a walk. I said, go do something with yourself, man. It was like you don't even try talking to people. You don't even try talking to people about getting help or representation from, like, say, attorneys or judges. It's like he needs to work on his issues, man, and it's kind of hard, especially if they don't put any funding towards it. And he's not a tribal member, just like myself. You can't just deprive me or anybody else. Depends on what kind of help they're getting too. What kind of,
Okay.
especially with the history of Dr. Strappin.
I got a call here to remove 2 unwanted subjects from this residence.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out who and why.
I don't
Did you
know.
call it in?
No, I ain't called nothing in.
Okay,
Not
so
me.
you called.
I ain't
Is
called
your
nothing.
mom here?
Mm-mm.
Where's mom?
They're in Eau Claire. They're probably spending Cheyenne's per cap money. They're probably buying shit. That's why I said I bought a camera. I'm just waiting for it to get here. It's being ready to ship, being ready to be shipped. It's the 8th today. So that's why I said I need a camera. Even if I put it in my pocket and you could hear it, it's like it needs to stop, as it really does. I know you ain't you wearing a body camera? I thought you were. My phone's going dead and
No, not right now. I don't have a body camera. It's my mic pack and my squat. I have it on my phone.
your mic pack. Okay.
But
That's why I bought a camera. It's because of the shit that I was going through when I was at my sister's house, when I was staying at her, when I was supposed to be watching her house and shit.
Becky?
Yeah, when somebody came in my sister's house, 4 o'clock in the morning and shit. I don't know what happened that night. I know something happened. It was just kind of a blur because I was tired and I was trying to get on my phone. I was like, I'm being deprived, man. I'm being deprived of my rights. I was like, I'm being fucked with by people, by my own family. And I was like,
One second.
and exactly how it is that I talked to James Schlender about it, and he's like, you gotta write up a letter about it, about the issues, about how to deal with.
Who's this counselor talking about?
I can't talk about it. That's confidential. I wouldn't let anybody know about it unless I had my own private investigators. I probably could if I wanted to, private or independent investigators. Really thought about it.
So you're not gonna, you talk to them but not anyone else.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fair.
it ain't hard, man. If I had the money, I had the resources, or partners, like different tribal leaders, tribal judges, someone that says they want to be serious and
Fair enough.
dedicated to the problems, dedicated and educated.
Whose three-wheeler is this?
My dad's.
Oh, your dad's?
Yeah, I don't. What size is that?
He's a 125.
Small. Him and my mom riding around. She was talking about like Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong.
That's a 125.
I had a 250.
Did you? It's not no.
Yeah, I don't know, remember what JT said, but I got tracking on my mail and shit. I sent it to that's what some old man said to me. I don't know if he was from Marathon or Violets. He told me, if you want to work on problems, it's like you gotta contact Florence County Clerk of Court and District Attorney of Forest County, because of the abundancy for resources over there, the per cappers over there. It's like, man, it's like some constitution of tribes are different like that. If you're trying to ask them for help, for money, or deal with some problems, or see a different way of dealing with things or changing things, you don't want to do it, you could just take it up with the Secretary of Interior and
Over at that tribe you're talking about?
know about the U.S. Secretary of Interior. It's like they're just like The Meadowalk and Sioux community. Just trying to keep himself busy. That's probably what it is.
All right.
I actually talked to Em about it too, my counselors, about problems that I had when I was a little kid, that how it's still affecting me. And
Okay.
I mean, I tried dealing with it in the past, and
Didn't work out so well.
huh?
It didn't work out so well.
It's just things change, man. I mean, different council members take over, and
Yeah.
they got their own agendas, and
As do all politicians.
all politicians. So what you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Above my pay grade.
No, I mean,
can't investigate
about the
all the-
problems here,
Well, I do my best what I can for what I got.
budgetary issues. That's what James said.
Budgetary issues, low staff issues. It's
What's going on with the state of Wisconsin? I thought the state of Wisconsin was supposed to do something about that they're supposed to grant so much money to the United States, like $400 and some million to police, and
was it
changing the police, and like say I'm having problems and I need help, I can't get it.
Oh, you're talking about the because of stuff that happened in Minneapolis.
Yeah,
I know right now there are.
I know certain counties could be like that because of that reason, because over here could come over here for that reason, because
I know right now they're just.
because of the oil flow that comes through this county. What else? Wood. That's big money right there. Is wood.
Oh, wood and oil is pretty big for years, but you got the pipeline down south over there on the bottom of the res.
I was thinking about Russ County. Is like, why would somebody owned a land around a pipeline, and there's a garage next to it? That's what Dom was talking about. He's talking about when somebody successfully taps a pipeline, or that it's like they're allowed. Is like, how is that right? Is like, are they tapping in that pipeline? Is that why we're having problems?
I have no idea.
That's way over your head. That's what I said. I was like, this county needs a better administrator that knows how to administrate those inspections and investigations.
That's in Russ County.
That is in Russ County. That's an adjacent county.
It's adjacent, but not here.
Adjacent though, but that pipeline goes right through the county. That's jurisdiction. They got jurisdiction.
On that.
Go down that pipeline. It's lined right into this county.
Well, so the reservation owns the property that pipeline is currently sitting on, and they are renting out that space to the pipeline. But as for what's happening in adjacent counties or what's happening further south,
It's called a task force.
That's that's
I got my cigarette.
that's the
Hold on. Well, I seen stuff like that on YouTube about task force like that. Douglas is right up there.
well they have a.
What if something happened? There was something that happened. What was it? That Enbridge explosion was like.
Oh, you're talking about that? That's
That type of task force.
Is the emergency response task force.
I still think you need a special enforcement team because
Because then you have the
if someone does something to it, or if they're doing something illegally, or
Well, then it's the feds. You're talking EPA and LM people. 'Cause that's the environmental issue. Unless you're talking about.
you got different areas though. You got that what that. How much they said it's gonna cost them is like
Well, money's money.
$1.4 billion to repair it. I was like, I think they should put more money in that. They should get one of the best architects in the country on it.
Well,
Because that's how they say is that it keeps changing and it keeps changing. Industries like that or corporations keep changing like that.
Yeah, and we're changing. Everything's changing. You gotta keep up with the pace, or you fall behind.
You fall behind, or you can poison people like that. You could poison people with like different types of gases that come off that. And
Well,
it's like the paper mill caused us a lot of problems. Like how many years I went to school out there, and it's like I just don't feel good. I don't. It's like I don't feel right. Just like there's probably a big old plume of smoke coming out, paper smoke.
It could be. It's all intertwined somehow.
That kind of task force. That's why I like Vilas. The sheriff is FBI trained.
Well, Norman, there seems not to be a disturbance here. Your brother is now gone.
I don't know where he's at. He's probably gonna come back later. And
He may come back later.
it's like, man, it's like there's days I try doing it. I mean, try going and get help or just get on the phone and call people, go out and see what's going on with the county board and
Yeah.
these committees, and get on their agenda and tell them how it needs to be done. And
Yeah. So it seems like there's nothing. It seems like there's no.
it's fucking hot.
Yes,
How
it is.
hot is it today?
87.
I heard Welsh died. How'd Welsh die?
Heart attack.
God,
He was a good guy.
I know him since I was a little kid.
Or have you?
Yeah,
Yeah. He was a very good man.
a very good man.
Very good man. Very honest. Very one with God.
One with God. Okay, that's what it was. Believed in God. I don't.
If you believe in God, you know, hey,
What's their tradition is in?
to each their own.
Huh?
To each their own. They believe in God or not.
What was the that one out there? I seen a hearse out there.
Verse.
A hearse out there by that funeral that church out there.
Wait,
Was that his church?
The one over on B.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his church.
Oh.
He didn't have a hearse. No, he didn't have a hearse. No.
No, I mean he was.
He was not. He was cremated.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I was
he was
wondering.
cremated. But no, he was. His funeral procession was over the weekend. So.
Yeah.
But, well, Norman, we have other things to do, unfortunately, and we don't seem to be needed here
Yeah.
at this time. So we're gonna head out of here. It's a pleasure speaking with you, and hopefully, things will stay calm for you tonight.
Yeah. I'm trying to get counseling.
That's the best you can do, man. Just keep pegging away at that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work.